Chapter, Cold Takes, Episode 7, live not from the Tyraiki Bar. We've moved it indoors to the Man Cave, the 50s Diner. Sponsored by Twisted Fate Brewing, 120 Andover Street, Danvers, Massachusetts, and Apothecary Ales, 303 Main Street, North Reading. I am Mo, and I am here, as always, with Charlie Chubbs.
Yellow.
And the beautiful J-Mo. And that's it this week. We are going as a threesome. No guests. No extra people we have to entertain. We can entertain ourselves.
Yeah,
We sure can.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you got, Charlie? What do you got in your glass today?
I am sipping on Imaginary Cartwheel from Stoneface, a little leftover from Matt Ritchie's visit. We got hops and it's Citra Laurel Comet, 7.4%, and it is delightful.
Excellent. Jessica, what's in your glass?
I'm drinking Channel Marker Golden Hour Summer Ale, and I've drank this one. I have drank
You've been drunken and drinking.
I have drinking this one before on the podcast, and it's absolutely delicious.
Chamamaka.
Golden Hour
Yeah, it tastes like orange juice soda.
rhymes with... I'm not going to go there.
No.
Are there any Guitar Centers or Walmarts near Apothecary? Otherwise, we can't really...
I don't believe
As a
so.
sponsor.
Yeah, and I was
There's a
doing
Walmart
so good at not mentioning either one of them. And like Feats, you brought it up for the 7th straight episode. So we are now 7 for 7 with both of those topics. And I am drinking hop transplant by our sponsor, Apothecary Ales. It is a delightful, just straight New England pale ale.
What's going on
the can? There's a doctor here going. It's like these
surgery room?
Yeah, a little surgery.
The OR,
like
if you will.
Giving birth. Yeah, so these guys used to be in the medical field. It's Brigham women. One was a nurse. Kevin was a nurse, and one was a pharmacist. I believe Mr. Pharmacist is still a pharmacist, and now they are creating beers and coordinating it with them. Speaking of our sponsors, just so we can pay some bills or at least get some more free beer. Couple things going on with Apothecary Ales. This coming Thursday is New Beer Thursday. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they actually have a beer of the month for charity every single month. They make a beer. They give all their money to charity. And this month it is for to benefit breast cancer. And the beer is called Concoction for the Cure. And that will be out this Thursday. And again, like I said, they do it every month. That's a fruity sour with dragon fruit and pink guava.
I would like to drink that.
I mean, anything that has the word dragging in it is fucking cool anyway. So
House of Dragons? New House of Dragons?
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know what the House of Dragons is.
Have you not?
It's-
Did you not
yeah.
watch
I haven't watched
Game
it
of
yet.
Thrones?
I watched one.
No, I don't watch violence and smut.
Stop it, smut.
I don't
There's
watch
no
smut. It's a
There's
freaking
little-
porn.
there's
It's just like a porn
It's
from
not
the...
anything like a porn.
It is
But
a porn.
There's like
You
a
like
little.
I've walked in on you so many times watching Game of Thrones, and it's just all fucking.
It's not. Well, I mean, and they're fucking their relatives, but that's. Just the point.
So
there's a little bit.
It takes
of
place in New
incest.
Hampshire.
No.
Far northern New Hampshire, yes. By my word, yes.
I literally spilled
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting. I'm on another fucking series before I get into the new Game of Thrones. I like binging all my shit at once. I don't like waiting a week at a time.
Yeah, I agree.
I would prefer to edge it out and wait for it all to be there at once, and I go pa 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 pa.
Yeah.
Pa, 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 is exactly how I watch my shows too. I would much rather, like, I'm a nostalgic person. I will binge like Happy Days or All in the Family or old sitcoms like that because I can watch as many shows as I want at some time. And like when Cobra Kai comes out or Marvelous Miss Maisel or stuff like that, I would binge watch
I
them.
just started watching the new Cobra Kai. I'm 4 episodes in now. It's excellent.
Oh my God. It makes me move. It is so good. It's absolutely phenomenal. Twisted Fate, our other sponsor, 120 Andover Street in Danvers, Massachusetts. They are about to celebrate their 6-month anniversary on October 14th. They are also now booking holiday parties. Great place for you and your chums to go over and have some beers and get along and get a little frisky with the secretary. They have a Vienna coming out here, as well as a new DIPA or DIPA, depending on how you pronounce it, double IPA, and a new pumpkin beer coming out as well. And there's something else that's written on my sheet that says something like I don't even know what that even says.
Where's the secretary you speak of?
I mean, isn't that what all Christmas parties are? You hook up with somebody that you work with. Has there ever been a Christmas party? That's how Jessica and I met. As you know, anybody listening to episode 6 would know.
Yep. We no longer hook up with people at Christmas parties, though. So.
Well,
moving forward.
Some sacrifices you have to make.
Right. Yeah.
You mean moving forward?
From this. Oh.
I mean, I go to all your Christmas parties for your company,
Yeah.
so I know I'm cool there, and I don't have Christmas parties for my company anymore.
Yeah.
So
We had a couple Christmas parties here.
Those were.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't talk about those because there are several members of the crowd
All right.
that have been to those. So when you have great sponsors like Apothecary Ales, we have a major announcement. Do we have music for this, Jessica?
What?
We do. Well,
Do you have some
not
music
here.
for breaking news? Breaking news, Jessica. Music.
No.
We have no concern about ESPN suing us.
Yeah, so we've got breaking news at the Mo Beer Cold Takes podcast. Our sponsors, Apothecary Ales and Twisted Fate Brewing, are about to do a collab. And in conjunction with Mo Beer Cold Takes, they will be releasing a beer with our name on it, their names on it, and that will be coming out sometime in early December as those guys have met up and put it together, and it's going to be phenomenal. Honestly, earlier today, I made a video for the Craft Beer Mafia and the Mo Beer Instagram, and I took a Odin's Elixir from Apothecary, and I put it in a glass, and then I added a little bit of Where the Stars, I think it was, from Twisted Fate.
Majority of the second beer you poured.
Yeah, I believe it was 50-50.
It was not.
Well, then I
Your
did
math
it
is
again.
off.
What is the name of that beer right there, Jessica?
Golden
This
Shower.
one is
Oh no,
No,
that's the one Jess is drinking.
World of Dreams.
World of Dreams. World of Dreams and Odin Elixir. 50% of each in a glass. And I expected it to be nasty, and it was magical. Magical. So the fact that these two guys are coming together and doing a collab in conjunction with us, and we will have a release party as well in person. You can meet the famous Charlie Chugs or the beautiful JMO. I might show up, but more to come on that. Huge announcement. What do you guys think about that, guys?
Ooh,
Get it?
What do you think? What do you think about that?
I'm pumped.
It's awesome.
Let's do it.
It's phenomenal.
I'm pumped. I'm excited to do the show from the breweries.
Yes, which we will be. We'll talk to Kevin and company over there at Apothecary.
If Ted's not at the Apothecary show, I quit.
Yeah, we pack up and leave.
Yeah,
We leave.
for sure.
Yeah.
Ted,
He's so
I'm still taking credit. I know that you have some and this is what you do to every person that I've ever brought into Craft Beer Mafia. You claim some familial
Stop pointing your finger at me.
No, nah. You claim some familial heritage towards this person, like you did with Chabak. You just claimed it, and I'm not okay with it. And I met Ted eons ago.
Stop claiming Charlie's friend.
Okay.
Stop it. Just stop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I met Ted eons ago.
Yeah.
I went there with Lindsay and my brother-in-law Steve. Steve just had a baby, by the way. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And I met Ted. It was before I was going to my trip to Austin, and Ted gave me this long list of shit that I should do in Austin, and he joined Craft Beer Mafia that day, and then you claimed him as some sort of family friend.
I don't know, and I don't know Ted from anything before.
So he claimed Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. You claimed Kevin.
Kevin
Kevin
worked with my mom.
Okay.
All I'm saying is what actually happened. I'm not saying that
I'm
you
saying
knew him first, I knew him
got you
first,
with
or
Ted.
anything like
Ted's
that.
mine. Ted's mine.
You can have Ted. I don't know why I'm not claiming the man. I don't think he's for
Kevin's,
sale.
Kevin's watching, but hey, Kevin, who joined Craft Beer Mafia first?
What does that even mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean?
What do you mean? Who joined Craft Beer Mafia
Kevin,
first?
How did you find out about Craft Beer Mafia? Was it
yeah.
through Ted in meeting me, or was it through Mo's mom?
It was through Matt Fitzmaurice. Matt Fitzmaurice was the first person to introduce me to Apothecary Ales. He brought me an Apothecary beer.
It's ridiculous.
And he lives right down the street from there.
So you need to be bribed.
No, not at all. I just know them. I don't know them more or less than anybody else. It's not a popularity contest.
Kevin, in lieu of answering the question, Kevin sent laughing faces.
Because he can probably, you're live over there, he can probably only hear you.
No.
And so it's just a ridiculous
Ted was
argument.
in the mafia before me.
It's a ridiculous argument. It doesn't make any sense. I don't care.
I just want credit.
Chabak was, I met him through my brother.
Charlie.
Of course you did.
My brother was a bartender and Chabak was a regular, and that's how I met him. That's all.
Where?
At the Captain Carlo's in Gloucester, Massachusetts. I don't know. I don't care. You can have all these people. I mean, I'm not.
Charlie, thank you for bringing some super cool people to Craft.
Yeah, is that what you want? Thank you, Charlie. You have brought the coolest people to the group. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eric Estrada, mine.
Eric Estrada was a phenomenal actor on Chips back in the 70s and 80s.
You got Wayne J. Dumaine, so
I did get Wayne
everything
J.
is even.
Dumaine, by
I'm
far
glad
the
he's
coolest
back.
guy, and I also got Big Hands.
No, Chad McDevitt?
Chad, yes, that was me.
Boy.
I got him. Yes. Yeah.
We'll have to review the tapes.
All right, fine. Jesus Christ, what did you do last week, Charlie?
You guys, look,
I don't
I still have a
fucking
hook
remember.
on my hat.
Hook on your hat.
Look at that.
Oh,
She's a
boy.
hooker.
How was your week last week, Charlie? What'd you do?
It sucked. My week fucking sucks. My weeks normally suck. I don't know. What did I do?
You've been working on some properties and cleaning out the trash.
I got a fucking really wonderful apartment building in Laconia, or at least it's heading in that direction. A lot of problems there, including. I shouldn't get into it.
You should get into it.
Probably shouldn't be.
Anytime you say you
recorded.
shouldn't get into something, you should get into it.
Yeah.
There was a lot to do there. There's people dealing drugs there. There's people living like filthy swine there. And there's people not paying. Like, we're working through all of these issues. And
Sounds like a good business.
we got the buy it. Yeah. I mean, value adds, right? This isn't a real estate podcast, but nice glass. Yeah, it is a nice glass, Kevin. It wasn't Ted who introduced me to the mafia. Fuck off, Kevin. You're done. I'm closing this live. Son of a bitch. Well, then Ted's not doing his job. Great marketing opportunity that
Fire
he
him.
let go by the wayside. So I spent the majority of today painting one of the units. Literally, this place was littered with cat piss. There was piles of food. Like, when I say food, like food that's weeks old in trash bags, and the trash bags are rotting through, and the trash is spilling on the floor. And you walk in, and you literally see roaches walking around the floor, and you say, like, and the person answers the door, like, and greets you like there's nothing, no issue. So obviously they had to go. They left. Cleanup crew went in, got everything out. Renovation crew in, new floors, sanded on the cabinets, on the paint those, new ceilings. Place looks like new. They don't paint. So the only thing I can do, the only handy thing I can do is paint. And I really like it. I zone in when I do it. So I painted the living room and the hallway today. Friday, I have the kitchen and a bedroom. And then I got to do the bathroom next week. The bathroom's going to be tough. It's small. There's a lot of nooks and crannies that you got to get.
I have no patience for painting.
I love painting. I can't do anything
love
else.
it.
I literally, I've told people that I would accidentally burn down a house trying to replace the baseboard of something that doesn't even involve fire. The place is burned down. Like, I suck at it. I tried. I thought I was good at building window screens, custom window screens.
Yeah.
For a minute.
That's a talent.
I thought I was good at it for a minute, and then I spent 8 hours trying to replace one screen.
Yeah, you're not very good at it.
I'm not good at it.
You're not.
I can replace the screen in the frame. I cannot build a frame, a custom frame. It's bad. I spent like $300 learning that I sucked at it.
Well, your week is you did not do your due diligence for this podcast by having an awesome week. You're supposed to go out there and live, and then bring back stories from your great living.
Things I have to do, Mo.
Jessica, did you have a better week? What'd you do?
I knew you were gonna ask this, and I was hoping you wouldn't ask it because I
ask it every single week. It's literally on the show flow.
This week. I know, but we got to see our kid. That was awesome. I had a really good steak at the Texas Roadhouse.
I had a good steak at the Texas Roadhouse.
It was freaking delicious. I
Roadhouse?
did not see
Best chain around.
a Greasy Forrest sticks there, though.
No, Greasy Forrest Sticks did not
wasn't
serve us,
there.
thankfully. But you are right. I would agree. The Texas Roadhouse, of all the chain
Forrest
restaurants,
Sticks.
Texas Roadhouse is the best.
Greasy Forrest Sticks sounds like, like
Greasy Forrest
I
Sticks.
just heard it. It sounds like
That
a
is
porn
the
title.
gayest movie ever.
like in the
Woman
woods.
is stranded in the
Yeah.
Greasy
What a
Forrest.
perfect.
Greasy Forrest Sticks Dad.
Greasy Forrest Sticks.
That's the sequel. What? This is
Oh, good Lord. Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, my week.
I can't even see.
Greasy Forrest Sticks.
His dad.
I will buy Forrest a 4-pack of any beer he wants if he changes his Facebook name to Greasy Forrest
Greasy
Sticks.
Forrest Sticks.
Yes.
If anyone's seen Shake This Bear, comment below. I'm not getting into it, but
my week was pretty uneventful. Also, as I try to think about it, we went to Apothecary on Thursday of last week after the podcast, and we hung out. We saw Kevin and company. We were out there with the Fergusons. Friday we took it easy. Then we went for the weekend. We went to watch my daughter's lacrosse team, college lacrosse team, but she's still on injured reserve with the kissing disease, mononucleosis. But there really not a lot went on this weekend.
No,
It was a pretty. None of us did any. We have to do better. We have to have better lives. Doesn't make any sense. I don't
your
get
date
it.
night was spent inside the house.
Yeah, with
This week, right?
pizza.
We had such an adorable little date night. We watched. What movie did we watch?
Elvis. You didn't like it?
Oh, Elvis sucked. All right. So for those that are watching on YouTube, hello, how you doing? As you can see part of it. So I made my man cave in our house. What we're in right now is the 50s diner. This is actually called Lulla's Diner. That's what I called my grandmother. Her name was Lulla. So this is Lulla's Diner. Literally made to be a diner with a big ass pool table in the middle of it. That Charlie has made fun of in the past for some reason. But this is the diner. This pinball machine comes from Happy Days, the show, and also it was in All in the Family in Archie Bunker's bar. And then same thing.
Score.
Same. It doesn't hold the high scores, but the high score is up there. It's like 188,000.
Oh.
And then same thing with this jukebox. This is a 52 Seaberg, and this was in Happy Days as well as also in Laverne and Shirley. And so
It's not the actual one that was in the show.
there's no way to know that it isn't. These are the actual games and jukebox that was. The only thing about
Same make and model.
it's the same make and model, both of them. There was only a few of these pinball machines made, so there is a chance. There is the same odds that these were in those shows as there is that I'm going to be the asshole again today.
No, there's not. There's a 1/3 chance you're going to be the asshole. There's not a 1/3 chance that these were in.
Why would you just let me hold on? Let me hold on to the drink.
No.
Fonzie's jacket's right there, signed by the Fonz. So that was worn.
Credit where credit is due.
Anywho, so I love nostalgia. I love the 50s. And, I'm an Elvis fan. There's a little Elvis Graceland up there. And
Don't
Elvis.
you have to have experienced it to call it nostalgia?
Do you?
I think so. Jess, can you Google that?
Yeah. Google it.
Google
You have to
nostalgia?
have been there to be nostalgic about something. I don't know. Like, I get nostalgic about, like, the Civil War and
No, you don't.
as much as you do slavery. So,
What the fuck? Oh, the good
but
old days.
the Elvis movie.
Okay. Nostalgia.
That was fast.
A sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations.
Typically, but it's not a rule. It's fucking hot in here.
I didn't know you were bald.
This is one of those days where I don't know if you can see it. I cut myself bad shading.
Yeah, right in the crown.
Right on the chrome. Yeah, crown. Chrome? Fuck. But yeah, the Elvis movie was bad. It was, I know, like, there's a lot of people that disagree.
It was okay.
But the cinematography was stupid. They were playing rap music in the movie. How do you play rap music? And I love rap. Don't get me wrong.
Like in the background? Like in the...
Yeah, it's like they're transitioning. Like Elvis is driving down the street to like Tupac.
So many movies.
It was weird.
So many of the music movie. I don't know how else to explain it. Like Walk the Line.
Yeah.
Or what was the Queen one?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. They're all awesome. And then there was damn it, I can't remember the other guy. I got a woman way over time.
Who the hell is that?
That's good to me.
I don't even know.
I got a woman.
Shit. Jessica,
Ray.
Oh, Ray Charles. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Ray, good movie.
Yeah, see what I was doing?
All those.
Oh, yeah.
I love Walk the Line. So good.
Definitely.
So it's disappointing to hear. I don't
Yeah,
know
there's been
about
so many Elvis documentaries or movies or
Kevin.
Or what have you. Is Kevin the only one watching on that
No,
live?
there's a handful of people, but Kevin is interacting.
Kevin's a good guy. He's a good dude.
He says, "You mean Mo wasn't around when Elvis was?" No.
Actually, I was.
Sometimes he acts like he is, but
actually, I was because Elvis died in
answered
72, something like that. So
you know when Elvis died? I don't know what year, but you know what day? August 16th.
that's your birthday.
That's my birthday.
That was the day that
also when this
that
beer
brew
was
yeah, I canned.
I got it.
You still have it?
I put it in here like I was going to drink it, but then I looked at it. I was like, I can't drink this fucking beer.
Yeah.
You can't see that.
Yeah.
16.
Elvis died that day.
This beer was canned 40 years after Elvis's death. In his name, probably.
That is the 40th anniversary beer of Elvis's death.
death.
Huh. And it was just weird because Tom Hanks was like this. He played Colonel Parker, and he was like really old and creepy. And Colonel Parker wasn't creepy. He was a bad dude, but he wasn't creepy. It was just weird. I don't know. It didn't suck, but it was okay. But yeah, date night was date night. We just had pizza and did that because we had been out so much, and then we had to travel down to Connecticut. But
It was fun though.
yeah, I mean, I'm hoping at this point, Charlie, that you have a this day in chug history for us.
I don't know if it's gonna shut my live off. Hey Jerry,
Do you want to use Jamie's phone?
No, because I have a screenshot here. All right, this day in history. You guys remember Zachary Taylor? Good president, right? He was a good president.
He died August 16th, a couple years after I was born.
No, he didn't. President Zach, my live has ended, but Zachary Taylor died from a cherry overdose. Zachary Taylor passed.
He was banging too many 17-year-olds?
No, stop that.
Michael.
They lost their virginity
So
way
dirty.
before that.
Cherry overdose. How do you overdose on cherries?
Yeah,
Fruit.
Well, yeah. Zachary Taylor passed away after eating way too many cherries and drinking milk at a 4th of July party.
He's not the only president to die on the 4th of July. What other presidents died on the 4th of July? Or not necessarily. There was one president and there was one other very famous person that died on the 4th of July. Does anybody know who they were?
No.
Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson died on the 4th of July.
We were born on the 4th of July.
Oh,
That's a song.
other useless stuff. But
in
how do you
1850,
overdose
he
Was
died
it a chemical
from
reaction?
gastroenteritis.
Oh.
The acid in the cherries, along with the milk, is believed to have caused this.
He had cherries in his ass?
In his acid.
Oh,
Cherries cause acid. Maybe
that sucks.
If
Yeah.
only-
Have you ever eaten like way too much of something where you think you might die?
Yes, every single day. I am just a
not every
fat
day.
bastard, and I eat. When we were at Texas Roadhouse, I ate way too much prime rib.
Yeah.
Way too much prime rib. That just sounded so pretentious. I ate way too much prime rib.
First world problem. My filet mignon was far too
Oh my
large.
god.
Caviar dessert.
Yeah. I had a couple instances where I should have died. I ate way too many wasabi peas once.
Oh, those things.
A 1 pound bag full. They're so good. But then
If it's made in if they sell it in a 1 pound bag, it should never be too much. You shouldn't have to
a
worry
pound
about
of
eating.
anything is a lot.
I eat the entire bag of Doritos every time I eat them.
It's not a fucking pound. It's like 5 ounces. You ever
A bag of Doritos is not 5 ounces.
Dude,
It's not
the
a
bag
pound.
is this big, and they
Yeah.
fill it like to here.
Well, I'll do better. Like, how much is this snap? This is
It's not a
7.5 ounces.
Yeah, exactly.
So
2.5
two of these
times
bags I can eat.
that. No, you can't.
How many ounces in that Cheez-It box?
This is heavy. 12.4.
Oh, we're close.
A bag.
You crush that tonight.
1.3.
We're calling Lifeline.
1.3 boxes at least.
Right. You haven't even opened the Cheez-Its either.
No,
Which-
because like I feel like if I chew in the mic and it's like it's not great.
Just like sit
Oh,
back.
I love
Cheez-Its. So we're done.
I try. No, we're not.
I literally every week I
No.
go out during my
I
workday to buy
promise.
you
I
Cheez-Its on
promise.
Tuesdays.
After my chug, I won't give a fuck about what people think of my chewing.
Also, I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm gonna look directly in the camera for those of you who are YouTubing right now. Who the hell makes Cheez-Its colors, right?
It's Nabisco, isn't it?
We
Nabisco.
already
You-
talked
you-
about this
It's
so many
Kellogg's.
times.
It's Kellogg's.
It's Kellogg's.
I
yeah.
thought it was Nabisco.
Fuck
Was it Nabisco in the past?
Kellogg's. Listen up. I gave you one chance already to sponsor us. We're gonna give you 5 episodes, maybe 10, maybe 30, maybe 120.
We've already sold
However,
some.
yeah, we already have people eating them. However,
What is it?
Nabisco is right around the corner, and if we have to eat this shit, we will.
Give me
In
that right.
1941, the company took on the name Nabisco, but it was in 1971 when the name became the official corporate name.
Our house is haunted.
Thank you, Alexa.
So, thank you.
So we're gonna find out once and are we gonna do this right now?
Better
Are we
Cheddars
gonna do
versus Cheez-Its? Not even
challenge?
close. Those are, I love Better Cheddars.
How long have
to
these
be
been?
honest?
Wait, are these 50s better cheddars?
No, I just bought those today. Just bought those today. And I went in, so I go into Shaw's today to buy Cheez-Its for Charlie Cheez-Its, and they're like rearranging shelves, and they're putting everything in an aisle over. But they didn't change anything up on the top, so you have to figure out where everything is without warning to people. Well, Charlie's kind of in love with it.
I like the shape. The
Yes.
circle's better.
Round is better than square.
The circle is better.
Let that be a warning to you, Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
We will change.
Why
We will
not?
change on a dime, and if Nabisco wants to jump on... Hey, Nabisco versus Kellogg's. Who wants us first? Because
Watch
we're
this.
going to be big.
Watch this, you guys. Nabisco.
See? It can happen.
Man.
That
Jessica.
was spot on.
Ready to pick an asshole card here?
Alrighty.
So I have been the asshole 3 out of 6 episodes,
Who's your
which is
asshole?
absurd. And now the odds have changed, have lowered, and I could, or have increased, that I'm going to be the asshole again. And
Should I do a chug for my?
yeah, chug your
I gotta finish this
chug
one
your
before.
1/10 of a beer that's
Oh.
left. You can't take the top. All right, that's okay. That's a good card. All right, and then Charlie is
I
pouring.
prepared this beer to chug, like, and you're blowing by it right now.
I just didn't want the dead air. What are you pouring there?
Bona Pills
The dick
Oh,
beer.
Thick beer
read the thing on the back.
in
of that.
Italian.
No,
So-
No,
Wait,
read
yes.
we
the
should
story.
mention this, by the way. Mo,
I don't. My phone is taping this episode here, so I don't have the.
so I forget which beer was it. Remedy 42.
It was the one that you mangled when you were talking.
Mangled
I think it was
Latin?
the Bona.
Was it Bona?
I don't see any Italian.
It's by
So it's under the
recycling.
recycling right there.
Oh, non fair lo stronzo ricicla questa latina. All I know is the last word because I search it sometimes. We found out later that it means something like "you better recycle, you bitch,
You asshole.
asshole."
You asshole.
Recycle
Better
this can,
recycle, you asshole. Props to Apothecary for just being bold with stuff like that. Like, they literally have a beer, and if you read that can, it talks about...
Story.
Yeah, read the story on that
All
can.
right, let's read the story. Bona Pills, Pilsner, obviously. It's just brilliant naming. Steve,
Sorry, Mike.
Ah.
Oh, he blew it at you.
Steve tells a story of one patient who couldn't remember any of his medications except for his Bona Pills. He felt these pills greatly improved his quality of life and relationship with his wife. This impressed upon Steve the impact of sexual dysfunction has on patients' overall physical and mental health.
Oh,
Our Italian-style pseudo-pilsner is brewed as an ale and dry hopped with noble hops to be clean, crisp, and bursting with hop aromas. Aromas. Salute. Recycle it, you dickbag. Is what it says.
Okay. All right. Well, bottoms up, Charlie.
Bottoms up.
And Charlie's credit, too, he just chugged a half a beer before this.
Yeah.
To make room for this beer.
To make room for it, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Excellent. Well done.
Super
Well done. Pick your
speed.
asshole card.
That's chuggable.
And then you
pick
go.
your asshole,
It is
pick
so
your
good.
asshole
It is a
card.
great Pilsner.
Gotta get him in the meat of the pile once again.
You and Jessica, yeah, there's something up. You guys are stacking these cards.
You're
What are your
not
odds?
holding them.
You're not confident like usual.
No, I'm maybe at 18% to be the asshole.
I'll tell you right now, it's between the two of you.
Your reaction says you're the asshole.
Well, just I'm not.
I'm
Always worried.
It says that I'm not.
All right, Jessica,
You have a
you
7. It's amazing. You have a
I'm
7.
a king, baby.
all right, it's not
I'm a
you.
king.
You have a 7.
I have a 9.
Oh, fuck.
Yes! Charlie finally is the asshole.
Oh, no.
It is time now to spin the wheel of assholes.
Fuck, I lost by 1.
Ms. Jessica, let's have it face them. I'll hold it for you if you want, or Charlie can. I reckon. You want to give that thing an amazing spin, like as hot as you can.
Do I spin it or does Jessica?
No, Jessica always spins.
I feel like
Ladies spin.
I never got to spin. Spin it really hard.
had.
Yeah, it's a good one. I can't see what's going on. It is.
Monster Mash.
Yes, I was hoping for this.
What is that?
The Monster Mash.
I'm
This
a
is
little
going to be
afraid.
epic. So those of you on YouTube, you can see we have a lineup of the finest cereals of all time. And so these cereals here are by far like that. Like I am really proud that I have them. So we have the fall classics, Frankenberry, Fruity Brutes, Blueberry, and Count Chocula. And so Charlie, you are going to eat these cereals.
What do you mean?
Well,
I just have to eat them.
you just have to eat cereal.
Like all of it?
However doesn't catch. As always, you are going to pair them with beers, and instead of milk, you're going to eat them with beer.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
So, I didn't think about the number of bowls that I will need, but you have to drink all 4 of them paired with beers. So, fill some time here. I'm just going to grab some bowls and some spoons.
It's the second time Mo has left me and Jess alone in the basement. It's a
Charlie,
terrible idea.
do you want to talk about the swear word that I don't like?
Yeah, I do. I want to talk about this swear word.
We can
It
do
doesn't.
this one.
It's. But like, I know you brought it up, but it seems like you didn't want to talk about that swear word.
Well, I just liked the way it was unfolding. I'm not gonna say it though.
You didn't like the way that the cunt was unfolding.
No, I mean I liked the way the conversation was unfolding, but I still don't like the word.
What is it about the word that you don't like?
It's harsh. It's like a dirty.
As it was meant to be.
It's just really harsh. It's like the worst thing, I think.
The worst thing?
Yeah.
Is it? Why? Like, but what else? Like, it delivers a message.
Right.
That
but there's
other words
ways.
cannot.
Yes, there are.
What other words?
Bitch.
What? No. What? Bitch?
Yeah.
No.
Bitch is such a weak
That's
word.
not bitch. There are times and places for the word bitch. Asshole. Not also not it.
We're playing a game called Asshole. How harsh could that be?
You motherfucker.
Nope.
Motherfucker.
You couldn't even get that out of your
I
mouth.
stub my toe and I say motherfucker.
There's I don't know shithead penis dick
Not.
Twelve awful.
I don't just
dusty
the word
old
and I apologize.
butthole.
Dusty musty.
Anyone that is watching this does not like it. But like this is it's just a word, first of all. It can't hurt you too bad. But like
There are words that
called-
hurt people
if you're
out there.
called, yeah, if you're called it, maybe. But like if you're called it, you probably deserve it. There's no one that's ever been called a cunt that
Really
didn't
bad to.
do something to be called it.
The fact, not opinion.
Right, like it's like there's power behind it, and there deserves to be power behind it, and that power needs to be wielded carefully.
I would say something like this, like, go shave your butthole, you dusty old fart.
For a hairy butthole man.
Instead of
Maybe.
calling them a CUNT.
Well, no, like...
Dude, Charlie,
what?
what I just said, you're not even going to catch on to what I just said because you are a weirdo who doesn't watch funny movies. That was from a Will Ferrell movie. Go
Will
shave
Ferrell
your
sucks.
butthole, you old dusty fart.
Will Ferrell sucks, but I would never call him...
Oh my God, stop!
I would never call him a cunt.
We will not allow you in our home again if you say that about Will Ferrell.
Well, remember in the movie, the little kid says to Grandpa, "Oh,
Talladega Nights.
go
Again,
shave
one of the
your
greatest movies.
butthole, you crusty old fart."
Speaking of farts, one of the dogs has just unleashed one right now, or one of you did.
Not me.
I am unsure. All right, Charlie.
Let's feed Charlie cereal.
So you are going to have to guess which cereal combination you are drinking right now.
Do I get to know what the cereals are beforehand?
Sure, they are the classic fall Halloween cereals.
I'm not a... I see Frankenberry. What is
Fruity
the next
Broody?
one? Fruity Broody?
Yeah.
What's the difference between those two?
Have you really never had these classics?
No.
Fruity Broody is in the woods waiting for Greasy Forrest.
Greasy Forrest sticks.
Yeah, so, all right.
Blueberries, I just need to know the description of them first.
So, Frankenberry is pretty self-explanatory. Fruity Broody is, I don't even know. That's not one of the classics. These are the
cherry
classics.
flavor, artificially cherry flavored.
All right.
Which fits just perfectly with the cherry overdose president that died.
Yes,
That's
you're going to
fine.
die.
Don't die, Charlie.
So, Fruity Broody is cherry.
Yeah.
Frankenberries is what?
Strawberry.
Strawberry, okay.
We got Blueberry, which is blueberry.
So we have cherry, strawberry, blueberry, and chocolate.
And Count Chocula.
And they're going to be in beer? Have you carefully selected the beer?
I have carefully selected the beers, and you, if you can properly guess which beer we have paired
We can see
the
one.
cereal to.
You unhitted it.
Is it?
No, I didn't.
So it's 4 different cereals and 4 different beers?
Yep. And if you can properly...
That's 16 different combinations. No, it's...
What are you talking
Four
about?
There's only
times 3.
Four
There's,
bowls.
there's 4
Four
bowls.
cereals.
You're going to get 4 bowls.
But to guess the correct
At any
cereal and
points-
the correct beer.
No, you don't have to guess the cereal. Just the beer. If you can guess what beer you are eating with your cereal, you do not have to eat any more cereals. All right. So put that blindfold
I haven't
on.
eaten anything since 9. I'd love to eat all
Yeah, you're going to... All right. You got
Give me
the
this
blindfold on yet?
No.
Well, put it
All
on.
right.
They can't
Wow,
even hear
this
what I'm
is
saying.
this is dark.
Yeah.
Imagine getting hit in the face with a tortilla.
You
All
look
right.
like
this-
you're really like
we're
looking though because you have the eyeballs.
All right.
Do you want me to open the other ones? While
Yeah,
I
you go
more
ahead and-
smoothly ahead?
Yeah, I know I'm not close to my mic. All right. YouTubers.
This is very dark.
Don't play with your microphone.
What else am I supposed to do in this one?
I don't really know, actually. It's a good question. Stop playing with your cereal. You can't eat the cereal first.
That's a strawberry.
Is that already wrong though?
Why would you do
I'm
that?
already wrong!
Oh, sorry.
No, that's a cherry.
All right.
Laugh like a witch.
Strawberry, cherry, and blueberry. No, that's blueberry.
Stop eating
That's
the damn
fucking
cereal, will you?
That's blueberry. All day
Stop.
long.
Just stop eating it. Here, take a spoon. No, don't take that one. Take this spoon. All right. Now we know your blindfold works. Hold on. Hold on.
You just, I'm so excited.
Hold on. Hold on. All right. Go ahead. Your microphone is right there. All right, that's your cereal.
Is this beer in
If you
it?
can guess what beer is in that, you do not have to do any more.
Is it the cereal I just tasted?
Yes. But the cereal doesn't matter. It's the beer. Can you
How am I
tell?
supposed to fucking taste some beer?
I don't know. I'm just going to tell
Blueberry
some cereal.
Oh. I have no fucking idea.
Well, then we'll move on to the next one.
He likes it though. Look at
See, you only had to have one bite of it.
the whole thing. He's chowing down.
All right. God, this is
Right.
not what I
That was-
expected at all. Here, have a different spoon
He's so excited.
and have a different cereal and beer combination.
Yeah, send me cereal.
And see if you can guess what is in that.
Oh, it smells like fucking PBR. Is it PBR?
No,
Is
there's
it Miller
no-
Lite?
There's no PBR.
Hey, don't you can't tell them yet.
Well, I'm just telling them that.
All right.
I already checked blueberry out. The cereal doesn't matter, I guess.
You don't like
This
that
one.
one.
No, not at all. Cereal's not bad.
All right, you're done with that one.
Beer's not good.
All right. Next,
Delete
here's a
your
new
cereal.
spoon. New spoon. New
Why would
cereal.
you put his eyeball to grab. Oh, he's gonna spill it. No, careful.
Here's the.
I'll clean his shit up after this.
Oh,
Oh, you're spilling. Oh, you're tilting a
I'm
bit.
spilling?
Yep, just
Good?
no, but almost. You good? Right there.
All right, you're done with that one.
What do you mean?
Yep. I can't believe how much he likes this. All right, here's your last spoon.
Why did you just...
And here's your last. Here's your last
Why did you take that other one away from me so fast?
I just want you to keep going. This is the last one.
I like that last one.
I know, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid to guess that one.
The last one is Cocoa fucking nuggets with Gunner's daughter.
It wasn't
No,
actually.
not even
so
close.
yeah, no.
No.
Cocoa Nuggets with Gunner's daughter.
This one is Cocoa nuggets. With
Cocoa Nuggets. I can't believe that he did not have these cereals as a kid. These are classics.
We can
These
send
are
them home with us.
people
Yeah, but-
search them out, but
Fight me to
your
take this one
mic
back.
is go. Yes, your mic is about to. Here we go.
Yeah, this
Let
one's
him-
mine.
let him
What has
keep
happened? You
going.
can take the mic. You can take the blindfold off. I mean, if you want to. You seem to be pretty happy right
Oh,
now.
yeah, that's good.
So that's what you have there is Count Chocula, and that has been paired with Twisted Fate's Peanut Butter Stout.
This is the only one that was really good.
Yeah, that's phenomenal, actually, I would say. We also paired Frankenberry.
I was literally like, this is not a bad combination. This is cereal and beer.
Eating cereal and beer right
He
now.
loves it.
I did.
tried this.
So Frankenberry, the strawberry one, we also paired with the peanut butter stout because obviously, like chocolate and
Was
strawberries.
that the one
That was the
before
one
this?
he hated.
You
No,
hated that one.
that was the second one.
I really. Oh, that was
The one
second
before this was blueberry and Sea Dog blueberry.
You liked that one. You only got
It
one
was
bite.
straight
Oh,
blueberry. I thought you would get that one in a second. That's why I took it away from you so fast because it was all blueberry. And the first one, the Fruity Booty, was with the Googly Eyes triple IPA because it's got so many different berries in it that we just threw the triple IPA in it. So you're gonna die pretty much.
That
You are
one-
Zachary Taylor.
That one you practically killed.
What's the one I thought was PBR?
The
Second one.
which was
Strawberry.
the strawberry with the
and
PBR. I mean, well, with the peanut butter, not PBR, with the peanut butter stout. He's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill the bowl of beer cereal. I'm impressed
Why do you put so much in here?
because you're hungry. I don't know actually. I just kept pouring, but oh
You've
well.
literally done this in a cup.
This I feel gypped. I feel like Charlie enjoyed being the asshole.
Yeah, he loved it. That was a good one.
It wasn't the worst thing I've done today.
Yeah, there were definitely worse things than being the asshole there.
Should we spin again? See what happens?
If you want to, take another card. There's no more eating. Well, there is actually, but no. Well, that's okay. I still I was hoping that one would land on it today. You did a great job spinning.
Thank you. I didn't know.
Another spoon down.
Well, we got one more spoon left if you need it.
Yeah.
If you need extra. All right, Jessica.
All right.
Where do we go from here?
Well, you want to talk about beer stuff?
I love talking about beer stuff.
All right.
It's
So,
better than butt stuff.
how do you guys feel about the prices of beers? Like, how much is too much to pay for a beer? And follow up that thought: is it the brewery to blame, or is it the retailer to blame? Oh my god, there's so much burping. Gotta get out of here.
Well, I just ate bubble cereal.
Yeah, that's true.
So, your question to us was, what's too much to pay for,
yeah. Like,
or how much are we willing to pay for like a 4-pack?
Like how much? Yeah, like what do you think is a decent price? I don't know if it's a 4-pack or a single or however you want to do it. But when you see a price on a beer, when are you like, holy shit? And then when
$20 is my line. I mean, so for me, like a 4-pack should be like $16. That's about it. Like $4 a beer. And even that, like, if you think about it, that's a lot of money for one single beer, but you pay for what you get. And independent craft beer is amazing. And Noel desperately wants these Frankenberries, but like $16 is the limit. But I will pay.
It's not the limit.
No, I will pay up
to
20. If I see if I see, I guess $19.99 would be on there too, but like $19.99 or $20, I'll be like, fuck.
How much for the? So. Let's dive into our sponsors real quick. How much is a 4-pack of Twisted Fate?
We get it for free.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
Last time we were there, we left with a couple of 4-packs. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't pay for those.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
The first time we just met them. Of course we did.
We didn't.
That's when Dave's sister-in-law was.
You're talking about the first time we ever went there?
Yeah,
they didn't have cans back then.
Oh.
No. So I honestly I don't know how much they cost. But for me, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's Twisted Fate, Apothecary, Wandering Soul, my favorite beers. I mean, Wandering Soul, again, one of the good things about him is he always kept it moderately priced. Yep. But $20 is that limit for me. Like Equilibrium, because it's from New York and it has to come over and it has all these different taxes and things and distribution prices and stuff like that. It's usually like $22 for a 4-pack. I make a good living, so I don't really care how much things are, but
oh my God,
I do care.
So you do care.
So, like, it's weird, right? Because price is both a barrier to buying beer and also like a green flag, right? Like if there's a 4-pack for $9.99, it's scary. Right?
Yeah,
like, you don't want it's like what the fuck is wrong with that beer? That beer probably sucks at $9.99. Then you have beers up like $4.50 North, which will price beers if they're around here at $28 to $35 a 4-pack, and at that point you're also like, what the fuck?
Yeah, isn't that
so and then you have everything in between. So pricing not only it's a marketing thing too. Like if you price your beer too low, even if it's great, if you price it too low, people are gonna think it sucks. If you price a really great 4-pack, so like Cloud Candy, for example, for the longest time was $11.99.
Yep.
I think it's more now, but for the longest time it was $11.99. And today, if I didn't know what Cloud Candy was and I saw it on the shelf for $11.99, I probably wouldn't buy it.
I agree
because it's cheap. Or my perception is that it's cheap.
Yep.
Which I would love Cloud Candy at $11.99.
And I do love Cloud Candy at $11.99 or $20.99 or $9.99.
You know it's good,
right?
But if you'd never heard of it before,
but it's just like when you were a kid
breaking into the market. Like where do you price your beers? I think the price where people start to think, okay, like this should be really good, is at $15.99.
That makes sense.
I think the price at where if this isn't good, I'll never fucking buy it again, is probably at $20.21.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. It's just like, you know, when I was a kid a lot long before you guys were, and if you paid, I don't know, like Levi's jeans were probably $25, and as opposed to like Kmart jeans, tough skin jeans were like, I don't know, $10.
Yeah.
And just because it was cheaper.
Now jeans are $50.
Yeah, I'm wearing them right now, and I can't keep the zipper up no matter how hard I try. But yeah, it's the same thing. I was always taught you get what you pay for. So there's a game that's played with it. However, there's also a line to it. As far as like whose fault it is, I think it's different in every place. There are stores that will jack up the prices because, just like a gas station right now, we went to Connecticut last week, and gas is cheaper in Connecticut right now than it is here. And that makes no sense because Connecticut's always $1 more, $2.90 a gallon in Connecticut.
I got gas in up by me in Concord at 303.
Yeah, but it's usually like $1 more in Connecticut
Yeah.
because of taxes. So I don't know if there's some tax breaker. I don't know what happened, but the point is that sometimes gas stations, like you look if there's 4 gas stations on a corner, you got 4 different prices. That makes 0 sense.
Well, we're talking about beer now, right?
Right, but that's what I'm saying is for the beer, it depends. You could have 4 different stores on 4 different corners and have 4 different prices because somebody else is just trying to make more money.
Most of them are close enough. Most of the beer shops are close enough. And in the brewers.
So you're saying it's the brewers that set the prices. So you're
I'm
blaming the
not,
brewers.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm saying that the market will determine what a beer is or is not worth.
What market?
Us, people that buy the beer.
So
They're
go back to
beer.
Wandering Soul then. So Wandering Soul was, every time it hit a shelf, it basically sold out, but the price never went up.
You're telling me that Matt Smith couldn't have raised the price $2?
He could have, but he didn't.
So the market determines what a beer should be priced. So he sold out. If you raised it $1, you probably still would have sold out. If you
Yeah.
raised it another $1, you probably still would have sold out.
Absolutely.
If you priced it at $24 a 4-pack, you probably wouldn't have sold out.
So who do you blame when prices go high?
It's
The
not-
brewer
it's not a-
or
it's
the
not a-
retailer?
It's not a blame game at this point.
But that was a
it's-
question that Jessica
Well,
posed.
It's
to
not a
us.
blame. Like the price is the price. It's not blaming. It's the market. It determines what a beer is worth.
So they're both
So-
off the hook. It's
so-
us.
So it is us. 100% it's us. Absolutely it's us. If 450 North stopped selling beer because nobody likes slushy fucking sours, do you think they'd be flying off the shelf at $36 a 4-pack?
Absolutely not.
No. But
they-
it's the market.
Yeah, there are.
It's not the brewer. So the brewer starts a price. Obviously, you have to charge for the product that you're selling, and you need to make a profit. So if expensive ingredients are going in, expensive beer is going to come out.
Yeah.
But then you have the store. Obviously, if you're a shitty store, you try to jack up the prices, but then nobody buys beer at that store, and beer sits on the shelf, and then you find old beer at that store. But overarching is the overall beer consuming market, and if you got great beer, it's going to fucking sell.
Yeah.
I have no problem paying $22 for a 4-pack of Trillium for good Trillium, or Deciduous, or some Spyglass, or some Kettlehead. But if you're Cisco and you try to price your beer at $22 a 4-pack, it's going to sit there for a year until some shitty store, until everyone dumps it, and the shitty stores still have it on the shelf at a year and a half old, trying to sell it for $22.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I agree. I mean, honestly, I don't see, unless a beer is from like New York, like the Finbacks and the Equilibriums, I'm not seeing beers priced crazy high. And, you know, I wish Matt was here right now. Matt Ritchie was here right now, because I'd love to know where that frustration is coming from, because he's obviously seeing people talking about the cost of beer and the price of beer, and Stoneface is a grocery store beer, and it's not expensive. And it's probably more expensive than Cloud Candy, but it's not an issue. You got any feedback there? Any?
Yeah, so Kevin commented, he says, it's the store owner that sets the price. But, so I have a question here, Kevin, because like the store owner's never going to set the price below what you sell it to them for.
Right.
So like,
What's the margin?
so like there's a margin, and I'm not asking anyone to expose themselves. So like it's wholesale and retail, and that's just business. But at the end of the day, the market sets the price. Like like I said, a shitty beer store can sell a beer for $30 a 4-pack that should go for $12, and it will never, ever, ever sell. Just like the housing market or any other market on the planet.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
not going to sell if it's priced above what it's worth.
Right. But again, like, I know for a fact that Matt Smith from Water and Soul will not allow stores to sell his beer above a certain price. I know that. He tells them straight up, I will not sell you any more beer if you sell it for more than this.
And that may be the case for a lot of breweries. I think a lot of breweries should do that. Arizona iced tea. How long? For the longest time, I think it's either 20 or 24 ounce cans.
99 cents.
Printed on the side of the can is 99 cents.
Yeah.
The retailer doesn't print that there.
Right.
The Arizona iced tea prints
Right.
that on the can.
Right.
So it makes it uncomfortable for the retailer to sell it for any more than that.
Yeah.
You bring a 99-cent can Arizona iced tea up to the counter, and you get charged $1.49. You're like, what the fuck? It says 99 cents right there. And they're like, yeah, well, that's what Arizona wants me to price it for. This is what, well, fuck you. You're getting it for 39 cents. Sell it for 99 cents like Arizona wants you to.
Is there any rule in all that? Like that a brewer will say, well, I sell it in my brewery for this. So if you're going to sell it, is there any rule to that?
This is in my experience, this is a common issue between retailers and brewers, where it's an issue like if breweries are pushing their beer out and retailers should sell, so let's call it a bar, right? A bar should sell their beer at $7 a pint, right? But the brewery is selling it for $4.50 a pint. That causes a big conflict between the brewery's customers, which is the bar, because the bar is the brewery's customer, and the brewery. Like, I'm not going to compete with you. It needs to be somewhat comparable. In my experience, dealing with the two sides.
Yeah.
So they try to be close. I would say that the brewery probably has a better margin.
Yeah.
On their beer, obviously, because they're not paying a distributor. Blah 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 blah.
There's no distributor. They have different overheads. The different, they're paying for different labor. Different people. Maybe the brewer is the bartender, whereas you're paying a bartender at a restaurant. There's just so many different factors going to it that we know of.
So I got Kevin's all about this right now. Kevin says, if I sell a case to a distro house for $60 a case, one store might sell it for $19 a 4-pack and another for $21. Still pretty tight range there. $2 is a tight range.
Yeah.
And then he says, if you're a self-distro like Matt, you have more control, which obvious, of course, but also a lot more legwork and a lot more time of your own. At that point.
Yeah, and not a sustainable business model, obviously, as we've seen.
Right, but $19 to $60 a 4-pack, $60 a case is
that's
not even $3 a beer.
Yeah, a case is typically upwards of $100.
$60 a case. What's that per 4-pack? Divided by it's $10 4-pack.
I'm not doing that.
It's $10 4-pack.
Yeah.
So Kevin's saying that retailers mark it up about 100%, which makes sense. Like, we're in restaurants, we mark things up more than 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever. Honestly, it's just whatever the consumer's going to pay. And so, if
like
you
I said,
really
the
like
market
the beer,
determines the price.
And here's the thing about beer is, if you go to a bar, do you even care? Like, do you ever ask? Do you look at prices? Like, you look at prices for your meals.
You'll pay $6. Fuck, why can't I talk? $6 a Bud Light at a shitty bar.
Yeah.
Or $14 a Bud Light at a Red Sox game.
Exactly.
But if you're buying a $20 4-pack, you're all bent out of shape that one of your beers costs $5.
Yep.
But it's immeasurably better.
You can always tell when Charlie has to piss because it's like he's gargling on it in his throat and his mouth. So he can't, he's not coherent. And the best part about it, too, is he left his live feed on. So everybody's just looking at a blank. Well, everybody. It's probably just Kevin. How you doing? So we're gonna give it to us now.
Kevin's like
and
our guest.
he's got one viewer. This is why we don't do live. As we got the one viewer there. We didn't tell anybody we were going to be live either, but he's been very, very helpful. Kevin has in this conversation, but yeah, like when we go out to a bar, we don't ever think about the price, and even when they drop the bill,
we're shocked when we get the bill.
We're shocked when we get the bill, but do we care?
That up. Like, there was one time the main lunches were $13, $16 for. That was ridiculous.
Yeah,
we were like, holy crap.
Yeah, no, that's true.
3 lunches was
but
more than all
it's
of our
done,
food.
And you're buzzed, and it just plays into it. Like I don't know. I mean, beer, brewers know, and bars know that you're never gonna care. Like, you just had a good time. There's no price on a good time. Who cares? All right. I think now's the time that we could get into some news. And You did a phenomenal job last week, Jessica, with the news.
Thank you.
And I don't know, have you personally watched our YouTube episode with you on the news and heard your music behind in
I
the
didn't.
bed? Yeah, you have your own music, and we enhanced you. So
Enhance me?
yeah, you're enhanced.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
in the
want
areas
to
that you need to be enhanced.
How much does that
I want it
cost?
to be like enhanced here.
Yeah, that's all taken care of. And if you could just don't. I would never want you to look like that.
Kevin loves it.
No, it's all right. We're gonna give you back to Charlie.
Yeah, we're right where you belong.
Yeah. Jessica, what is in the news today?
Boom.
Good Lord.
In the news today, New York CNN Business reports Beyond Meat suspended as chef operating officer after he was arrested over the weekend on suspicion of biting a man's nose
All right, hold.
Beyond
on.
Meat?
during
What?
He worked for who?
Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat.
Not impossible.
And he did what?
We're cool here.
He,
Yeah.
oh, I see what you're doing here. I thought I read something
Yeah.
wrong. A Beyond Meat man decided to eat
The
somebody's
chief
nose.
operating officer of Beyond Meats, which is a plant-based
Meat products.
meat
Oh.
product.
But not.
Did
This is
what?
what happens when he eats too many vegetables.
You
He
die.
bit a man's
Yes.
nose during a fight following an Arkansas football game.
What's Arkansas like? 0-3.
I don't know, but it made him hungry for nose.
He was doing research and development. He needed to see what real live meat tastes like.
I'm going for something chewy
That's what
with
she
lots
said.
of cartilage. Next up, police arrested the vegan food purveyor. It's not really next up, it's just the continuation of the story.
I was going to say, why are all of these about vegans?
I know, this is the first I got to read the news today. Mo likes to surprise me.
Just read the news.
I love the news voice.
Police arrested the vegan food purveyor's COO, Doug Ramsey, on charges of terroristic threatening.
Terroristic threat? For biting a guy in the nose? You're a terrorist?
That's correct, Charlie.
Can you remember Mike Tyson bit off
The ear. Yeah.
the ear of Evander
He's not a
Holyfield?
terrorist.
So what is that then?
He's just an ear biter.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson went to jail already for rape,
Yeah.
but he should now be like the Marines should have shot him because like Osama bin Laden.
This
I said
sounds-
Osama bin Laden.
This sounds like incitement here. You should.
Yeah, sorry,
Terroristic
I
threatening.
was not there on January 6th.
He was also arrested for third-degree battery on Saturday night. Ramsey was released on an $11,000 bond the following day, according to court records.
$11,000 for being a terrorist?
For a
Right?
terrorist that eats noses.
Come on.
So then what would the current rate for Jeffrey Dahmer be then? If a nose goes for 11,000, what does the whole body
Jeffrey
go
Dahmer's
for?
just a serial killer. He's not a
Well-
terrorist.
No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. So
Thinking
this is like
about
5,000.
what he ate. He
Yeah.
wouldn't eat any meat with tattoos on it.
Wait, is that real?
It's real. I
Stop.
just watched the
Hey,
series.
I have a
Yeah, it's true.
You have no tattoos. No, you're dead.
I know. I'm gonna get a lot of tattoos tomorrow, but
Juicy.
No, you're not. You're pussy.
I'm not. Carry on, Jessica.
No tattoos, no fishing, no.
Just
no
for the
cigars.
record, I have done it again.
No
I have
promotion.
mixed Apothecary's Odin's Elixir and World of Dreams from Twisted Fates with a perfect head, and it's magical.
Well, in regards to this story, the company didn't respond to requests for comment on the arrest. It later released a brief statement announcing that Ramsey has been suspended.
Only suspended.
This was Beyond?
So he's a
This was
terrorist.
Beyond Meat?
Beyond me.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I fucking lost money on them when they during their fucking
Because they got beat up by
IPO.
Impossible.
Well, no, their IP, like, oh god, their fucking share price is way more than it should have been based on their sales and their revenue and their fucking profit. So I shorted them, and they went through the fucking roof to like 250. And now, if I held that short position for 2.5 years, I would have like made like $200,000.
Oh, you guys, the story gets so much better.
Yeah, bring it.
Holy shit. Fayetteville, Arkansas news station KNWA, citing a police report, said Beyond Meat's Ramsey punched through the back windshield of a Subaru and had hit the tire of his Bronco. The incident took place in a parking garage near Razorback Stadium at the University of Arkansas. The driver of the Subaru, no V in that, told police that Ramsey pulled him in close, started punching his body. Ramsey also bit the driver, ripping the flesh on the tip of his nose.
So I guess Subarus aren't as safe as we thought that they were.
Subarus.
And also, it's kind of
Ramsey loves
ironic.
noses.
But it's also ironic that the COO of Beyond Meat is driving a Bronco, an animal.
It's also weird that this guy just keeps eating noses.
People.
That's his second nose in a day.
Yeah. 2 days. Wait.
Well, no, it's the same nose.
Same nose.
It's the same
Same
nose.
nose?
Yeah, it's the same nose.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, thank
He
you.
was in a
kept
fight.
reading.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah,
That's just
I just
disgusting,
assumed he was
and
eating
I
multiple
am
noses on Saturday.
no,
Like,
just one nose.
This is why, like, you shouldn't. Like, come on.
What else you got?
Sports. Da-da-da, ba-da-da, ding ding.
We're safe. Yep, we're still safe.
As long as you throw the ding ding in.
We're still
Anytime you throw a little ding ding in, everything's gonna be all right.
Tom Brady and Giselle have lawyered up and are getting a divorce.
I didn't know this, really? Yeah.
These are
Focus
facts.
on your careers, kids. Love is dead.
Tom and
That's
Giselle.
it. That's it.
That's it.
Tom and
You had
Giselle.
a full 5-paragraph essay on the nose biting vegan.
What else do you need to know? The
What
power
happened?
couple.
Why?
So this is like Brad and
Giselle
Angelina.
is a feisty Brazilian
Brad,
woman.
this is like Jen and Brad. Like, this is the power couple of the world. Right? Like, who's a bigger power couple in the world than Tom Brady and Giselle?
The queen.
She's dead.
Right.
What?
I get it.
Is there a bigger couple in sports, entertainment, the world than Tom and Giselle?
I mean, maybe a Kardashian, but who's she fucking?
Yeah,
break
they're
up
not.
with
They don't
people
even
all
have
the
like.
time.
Yeah,
They're
so
like numb to their new relationship.
and Tom Brady's like Mr. Perfect, Mr. All American,
Yeah.
and she is.
He wears
like,
Uggs.
He wears.
I will date him if something happens.
Have you seen him lately?
He'll treat
He
you
looks
fine.
like he's recovering, like he's a meth addict.
Well, he eats too many avocados.
He's like
Sure.
he's
Can you
sunken.
do that? You can
I
eat too many
think-
avocados?
I think
That's
he's
like the
doing
cherry
it
thing.
Possible. Yeah.
Zach Taylor and
Well, he's not dead.
well, if he keeps eating avocados, he will be.
No.
Yeah,
He'll
I
be
feel
fat.
like he's definitely running a risk there.
With
Yeah, this is
avocados?
well. Here's the good news. What this all means is 5 more years with the Patriots. He's going to get traded to the Patriots and play to 50.
He's not going to let someone else make his decisions for him anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
No.
Stop
Fuck
wearing.
that. Can you imagine what a bitch Giselle must have been? Like, first of all, this is gonna. I don't care, but
I'm
she's
actually
Brazilian,
being
and they are not.
fiery.
They are not like.
Probably.
Yeah, she's fiery. That's
Fight
exactly
about
it.
everything.
Probably awesome for the first 8 years or whatever.
Oh
But-
yeah, I mean
But
yeah.
I don't know how long were they married. Do we know?
They were married for like 20 years. His whole
20?
career.
No.
His whole
not
career.
Well, she was
No.
married.
Yes.
He was married. She
No,
was married to someone
no,
else.
no.
He was never married. He had a
He was
child
too.
from Bridget Moynihan. He did not get
Oh.
married, and
Was she a porn
and
star?
then like so he's been playing for 24 years, and so yeah, about 20 years they've been together.
Well, yeah.
And then she was just like, Tommy,
So
you do not play football no more.
what fucking hope do the rest of us have?
None. That's
Like,
what
that's
Jessica's
just-
saying.
Like,
Love is
What
dead.
hope do the rest of us have? I
None.
don't.
He's dead.
Jessica
We
and I have lasted a little bit longer than Tom and Giselle, but this podcast, it probably going to ruin it all.
Right.
Yeah, there's some nights I put a pillow over Mo's face. I
Yeah,
don't
she's
hold
like,
it
you
there
said
long."
cunt on the podcast today. You're dead.
Yeah, sometimes. Hey, anyway, do you guys want to know what to do this weekend?
Mm.
It'll be better than last weekend, I'm sure.
Find the love of your life and head over
Love
to
is
beach.
dead. I have no hope.
You can hope for a little while, and then something will happen. But for now, love is alive, and nothing's happened. So you should go to Beef Stock 2022. North Shore Beefs. Beef and beer at Bentwater Brewing.
Beef.
Yum.
Beef
So
never
many
broke my
beans.
heart.
Are you going?
Beef,
There's a song.
beef.
No, it's a Saturday. Fucking like.
Oh, you work on
On
Saturdays.
Saturday.
It's Saturday the 8th at 4 p.m.
I commit my Saturdays.
Do you
I'm
guys
sad
know?
about that.
Sad.
Not much longer, though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Or would not be. Carry on.
what?
Uh,
No, I'm still gonna work. If I go to Kettlehead, I'm still gonna be working Saturdays.
All right. Major
But
announcements.
Unless.
Breaking news!
I
Charlie
can go to
Chubbs
Maria.
will be at Kettlehead in
Oh
the
God,
future.
no! Stars and George.
Oh, you just said it though.
Yeah, but like I said, it like it has.
Joey, if you're listening, don't pay attention to any
Well,
of the
this isn't coming out till
segments.
Yeah, let's talk
Joe's
about
not gonna
that
listen this
pizza
so
in
we're
the
good.
Beef Stock.
Sorry. So,
Chow's, Jamie's, and Nick's.
Chow's, Jamie's, and Nick's.
Yeah.
There's actually 2 Nicks. There's Nick's from Beverly, and there's Nick's from North Reading, I think. I don't know what's the
You
other
guys
Nick's
want to
with.
know what kind of beer you can wash those beefs down with?
Yep.
Yes.
Bentwater, Rockport, and Channel Maker.
Channel marker.
Yeah.
They make all the channels too.
They make them. They're makers.
They're not our
and
sponsor.
markers.
You could be.
Oh,
They
really?
make stuff.
Oh god, my mom. No, mom, you can't watch
Your little boy's moving up.
Finish.
No, you really did.
No, she's already gone.
Why would
Oh my
you just
God.
hung up on your mother?
No, she.
But you tried to.
bring them on video. Yes.
You just tried to. What are you doing? You bringing your mom
I'm
on?
trying.
You tried to hang up on her at first.
No, she's already gone. I had a notification that she was watching, but we have zero watchers right now. So
that's sad.
it must be.
But not really. We have a ton on Spotify and we have a ton
A
on
ton, right.
YouTube.
Yeah.
That's my fear of the live thing is like Kevin is one of our watchers on YouTube, but now he won't watch because he's already
He'll
seen it.
watch. He's gone. 0 watchers.
Huh. Well, you didn't
Probably
have to
because
say
I
that
was
out
making
loud.
faces at him in the camera.
Right.
Anyway.
Right. What else you got, Jessica?
Next up in the news, who gives a shit?
Nobody. Nobody gives a shit.
Clarence, New York, new giant pumpkin record was set. 2,554 pounds. Seriously, stop wasting our time. Nobody gives a shit how big your pumpkin is.
Nobody gives a
Big
shit.
ass pumpkins.
What do you do? Like, if you are one of those people at the Topsfield Fair and you have a 2,000-pound pumpkin,
You roast the
what the fuck do you
seeds.
do with it?
Roast the seeds.
That's a lot of
roasted
seeds.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like you'd eat those, drink some milk, and
What do you
die.
do with like when it melts or like it
When the
rots?
pumpkin melts.
A pumpkin rots.
Does it melt
Ew.
off?
What do you do with it?
You should make pumpkin pie.
That's a big pie, but I will have
No, it's not a big pie. It's a lot of pies.
or just one big pie.
Or one very large pie.
I would eat that. It's not true actually because I buy pumpkin pie all the time. I have one slice and then it sits in the fridge for a week and a half. But I will not. I don't do
I just threw
leftovers,
away half of a
so
pie.
I will not eat a second slice of that pie.
What's your favorite pie?
My favorite pie is probably pumpkin
But then you leave it to die in your fridge?
because it's leftover.
He's got this weird thing about how many
I don't do
days
leftovers.
things are.
The only thing I do leftovers for are pizza and Chinese food and meatloaf.
This is unbelievable.
Next,
Entertainment.
in entertainment news,
In the
Dun-dun-dun.
worst kept boop, boop. In the worst kept secret in cartoon history, it has been revealed in the upcoming Scooby-Doo movie that Velma is indeed a lesbian.
duh.
Skank.
She was eating that Scooby-Doo.
Oh, alrighty
Get it,
then.
Velma.
We
Probably gets more than all of us.
this is as good a time as any to tell us about your most recent ditzy blonde moments.
Well, they're not recent. I just, you know.
Oh, you didn't have to
somebody
say
had
that.
told
Well,
me.
nobody knows. Nobody knows the
Okay,
difference.
All right, just today.
ditzy up.
I was driving. I like to drive back roads because it's really pretty here in southern New Hampshire. And while driving, I was in this beautiful little neighborhood, and there were these signs on the side of the road made by some local children in the neighborhood. And this one had a painting of a turtle on it, and it said Goslow's Turtle Crossing. And I was like, oh my God, they have a neighborhood turtle named Goslow. Like maybe it's like a Scottish family or
Oh,
Irish. And
I love when I.
Well, yeah, we
Figure it
can
out.
figure it out.
And, oh my God, that is the cutest thing ever. And these kids made the sign for Goslow that this is where he crosses. They're keeping this neighborhood turtle safe. So adorable. My heart just grew 3 times its size. And, then I went to my appointment, which was a client's house where I was meeting one of the contractors I work with. And I was like, guys, this is the cutest neighborhood ever. I just saw this adorable sign that the kids made for Goslow the turtle. And I go, you did? And the woman looks at me, she goes, which street was this? And I tell her, she goes, well, you saw a turtle named? And I was like, yeah, Goslow the turtle. It said Goslow's Turtle Crossing. She goes, and then my general contractor, he looks at me, he goes, you mean go slow?
Ugh.
Turtle Crossing.
So,
Ugh. boy.
Every time that I think that maybe Jessica put a lot of thought into our marriage or dating me, I realize she just doesn't know any better.
I don't.
She's just not very
I'm flying
smart.
by the seat of my pants here, people.
I mean, and the weird thing is she called me Goslow for the first 3 years of our marriage.
No, that was more like Goslow.
This is typically the time when we do the Chief Beer Officer Top 5. But we're going to shake it up a little bit this week. Jessica has come up with a different angle on this. And so instead of me doing a top 5, Charlie and I are going to do the top 5. But the Twisted Fate.
David Twist.
Dave Twist. The twist on this is we have no idea what the topic is yet until Jessica comes up with some random topic. And then we are going to basically draft our top 5 alternating. And so, Charlie, pick a card. Highest card goes first.
Gotta get into the meat, as always.
Yep, get into the meat. Oh my God, you just flipped a card. You just bent it at the corner, so we'll know what that is forever now. Just pick one of those fucking cards.
That's not the
Let's
one
take
I
the next
wanted,
one.
but it's the one I got.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't want that one. There's 2 here.
You got a 2.
Then I got a... So I'm going first.
Double loser today.
And, yeah, you're a wicked loser. What's our topic,
We need to
Jessica?
record this. It needs to be recorded.
Recording on paper?
Yeah, well, anything.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
we
You need to write
so
this
we know
down
what
here.
our
It's-
teams
it's- Yeah.
Oh, gotcha,
So we're going to
gotcha,
draft
gotcha.
a team
Of whatever topic that
Of
you
whatever
give
topic.
us
All right.
Give us.
here
Mo.
for our top 5. Yeah, Mo and
Charlie.
loser.
All right, top 5. It's a spooky time of the season.
It's not really. It's
It's spooky. Things are dying and
Halloween.
falling onto the ground like leaves and flowers.
It's dying.
People are putting scary ghosts
Like
in
this
their yard.
podcast.
Pretty soon, people are gonna start dressing like monsters and walking the street.
Jesus
Walking-
Christ, give us our topic!
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You say that every single show,
Yeah.
and I edit it out every show.
Do you?
Yeah.
Don't edit that.
Pussy.
You will not talk to me like that,
Yeah, I
woman.
will. And
All
people
right, I'm
will
sorry.
know it.
I'm sorry. Just do it.
Anyway, what are your top 5 Halloween candies?
Oh,
Top
shit.
5.
Easy. Number 1 draft pick. Going, gone. It's everybody's number 1 draft pick is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Obvious. No? This is...
Number 1.
Oh my God, Charlie. How have you never had the classic Halloween foods and you don't think Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is the number 1 draft pick?
Okay, it has nothing to do with what I have or haven't had. Reese's
Or
Peanut
who?
Butter Cups just isn't number 1.
It is, by far. If we ever did a poll on any page of any... We could do a poll on Petros and Celtics green page.
Are we assuming all of these candies are in Halloween-sized snack packs?
No. Because you can go to that cool neighbor that has like the full-size Snickers. You can have anything. It's your pick. But you're
Hershey's chocolate, the classic.
Hershey's, huh? Jared?
boring. Just a chocolate bar.
So when you
Goody.
go trick-or-treating, as a grown-ass man, you get excited for Hershey's chocolates?
Well, I don't go
Well, you
trick-or-treating
should.
as a
Okay,
grown-up.
But you
Yeah,
did as a
you
kid. And so when you were walking up to the door as your first choice, when you were walking up to the door, you're like, I hope it's a Hershey bar. I hope it's a Hershey bar. I hope it's a Hershey bar.
The little 3-piece Hershey bar.
All right.
All right, cool.
It's wrong.
Well, I mean, that's my first pick.
Like, did you see the drop from my first pick to his first pick? That's crazy.
I'm not judging.
The obvious next pick is, I can't remember the fucking name of it right now. Yellow Mr. Goodbar.
Wow, really?
Mr.
Dude.
Goodbar. Peanuts and peanut butter and...
Not.
Well, that
I
I feel
used
like
to-
falls into the Hershey
I
category.
used
Those
to
are the
give
little
that
Hershey
to
things.
my mom.
No!
Yeah.
So if you have the little mini candy bars, the yellow one is the one that everybody goes to first.
Used to give that to my mom because it sucked. Draft
My
number
dog
two.
disagrees.
Yes. She's like, you're an idiot. Draft pick number 2, mini crunch bars or cracklin bar.
All right.
No,
Same
one or the
shit.
other.
So
Same
are we
shit.
calling it like a
But-
Nestle Crunch bar?
Nestle
The
Crunch.
Nestle Crunch.
That's a good pick. That is a good pick. That's a good pick.
Probably should be
You
number
could-
1.
No.
Can we just
no.
back up to how gross Mr. Good bars look? They look like corn.
They're trash.
You're out of your
dude.
fucking
Like, they're
mind.
good, but like they look.
Tell me your next pick is dark chocolate. Like, fuck
No,
off.
nobody picks dark chocolate ever. No. The next pick is clearly Starburst.
Fuck.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Any fucking flavor.
The 2-packs.
Fuck lemon, but yes, the 2-pack Starburst. Starburst is the obvious. I am blowing this one away.
I don't know.
You're not blowing it away. You had a major disappointment, and then you took a ringer. It's fair.
Starburst don't work for people with braces.
Well, they're nerds.
Those people don't count.
Nerds.
Okay, got it.
Right? We're not. It's Halloween. We're not concerned with braces, cavities, or anything like that.
I mean, in Forrest.
Charlie's just trying to buy time right now because he has no idea what his next pick is. He has no idea. He's going to go like Milk Duds.
Milk Duds are good.
They're way better than
fucking
advertised.
Butterfingers.
Oh, good. Good job. You've had 2 good picks in a row. Way below my picks, but those are good picks. Yeah. But they aren't nearly as good as my lineup. So we've got Peanut Butter Cups. We've got Mr. Good Bar. We've got Starburst. And now we're going fucking nerds. 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 With the 2 different flavors in the same box. This one you got grape. This one you got strawberry. Put them together.
Nerds are good.
I don't like nerds.
Whoppers!
Oh, they're so bad.
No, they're not.
It's just empty.
Powdered milk.
No.
Yeah, powdered Milk Duds that are just like empty. You bite into them, you expect something to be in the middle, and there's nothing
so if
there.
you get a bag of mixed candies, Whoppers are always the last ones left.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're
Except
not doing well
for
here,
your
Charlie.
house.
You're not doing well at all.
Well, you got nerds.
So I've got a couple.
And Starburst. You got fuck.
I got a couple left, and
You guys are
I'm on my
missing a
last
big
pick.
Player.
We are missing a big player.
Missing a
I'm not
big
going to hit
player.
it because I've got 2 things in my mind.
Actually, 2 big players. 2
big players on.
M&M's don't count. They're boring.
Oh, peanut M&Ms are so
No,
good.
they're
Peanut
boring.
butter
They're
M&Ms.
boring. Take
So
them.
many M&Ms. I'm not taking
Take
M&Ms. You can have the M&Ms.
I'm not
I've got
taking
a couple of things
I'm not
in
taking
my
them.
head that I would take. Now you're playing games with me because you want me to take. You don't want me to take them so that you take them.
I don't want them.
And you think you're going to sneak in, which is a good move. Oh, but now it just came into my head. I had a couple of things. There's an obvious choice, and it's Reese's Pieces. E.T.
2
fucking
peanut butter
phone
candies?
You're putting in
Yes.
peanut butter?
Hell yeah!
Your team is.
Everybody loves
your
peanut
team
butter. When
is
you're a
stacked-
kid,
Your team
Reese's fucking Pieces.
is stacked with
It is a
one
Halloween
position.
classic. E.T. ate them on in E.T. He ate Reese's peanut butter.
Skittles.
Fuck.
Skittles?
Good choice. Good choice. If I had the choice between Reese's Pieces and Skittles, he may have come in there. Jessica, is that 5 each?
Is that all 5?
That went
It's all
fast.
It did go fast.
Can I tell you?
Who's our winner?
Well,
This?
what's Mo's team?
Yeah.
What's Mo's team?
Let's go over
Yeah,
the
what I
teams.
got?
Let's go over
Mo's
the teams.
team, number 1, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Number 2, Mr. Good Bar. Number 3, Starburst. Number 4, Nerds. Number 5, Reese's Pieces.
I love it.
Oh, his 1,
That's a
3,
good
and,
bag.
his 1, 3, and 4 are solid.
It's a good bag.
Charlie's list is Hershey's, Nestle Crunch, Butterfinger,
So first one.
Whopper, and Skittles.
Whopper's ruined you.
1, 2, 3, and 5.
2, 3,
Solid.
5, solid.
4 is good for as a utility player.
It's not.
I own you.
It is not. You may as well have said apples with razor blades in them instead of Whoppers.
No.
Jessica's tallying up the score as we can see.
Well, I demand this be released to the Mafia and vote whose team is better.
Fine.
We can do that.
But I want
Oh.
Jess's opinion too.
Your opinion, Jessica.
For me, it's 100% tied because there are.
Fuck the ties!
Listen.
No!
Wait,
No!
Wait.
Oh, what a
I have
waste of
a
our time!
follow-up. I have a follow-up.
this catch up. I swear to God.
I'm going to send it to the Washington Post posted the top Halloween candies.
All right, what do you got?
Yeah, you want to see what I got?
I want to see what you got.
Yelling at me, crap.
All right.
Number 1 on the Halloween
Reese's
candy
Peanut
I
list.
want to know.
Right.
I want to know who
Reese's
voted for
Peanut
this
Butter
because
Cups.
by
Washington
sales,
Post.
Every
Reese's
old motherfucker in the world by Mr.
Just
Goodbar.
say it. Just
They're
say it.
idiots.
Just say no. It's Reese's Peanut Butter.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Hey!
Tied with Snickers. You guys miss Snickers.
We miss Snickers.
Snickers
So
is
I was
my
bumping
ultimate number 1.
between Snickers and Musketeers.
No,
Because
Musketeers
they're
sucks.
Well, Snickers
It's all
is just
nougat.
Musketeers with fucking peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts
So-
rule.
Yeah, but like no kid likes that shit.
I loved nuts when I was a kid.
Yeah, you still love nuts.
I'm gonna quick scroll through like the next 6 or 7 because
Nice.
you guys didn't hit any of the other ones.
Really?
Number 2, gummy bears. Number 3,
Garbage.
Twix. Number
Oh,
4,
Twix.
Twix was the
Fuck.
other flavor.
Twix
I
is
was-
good. Kit Kats, what the fuck?
Kit Kats, damn it!
Why didn't I take Kit Kats?
Oh, I
Kit
wish
Kats
we
are the
had
other
this to.
bomb,
What?
bomb candy. No,
Bomb.
Kit Kats.
Oh yeah, Kit Kats, absolutely. Twix.
And you're gonna kick yourself in the ass for this one, Charlie. But next, 5th on the list from the Washington Post is M&M's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
M&Ms are good,
I just didn't
but
want
they're
it.
boring.
They're boring.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
boring.
6th is Twizzlers.
No.
7,
Garbage.
I have no idea how this made the list, but a thing called a
Potatoes.
coffee crisp from Canada.
The
What the
fuck is that?
fuck
Fuck
is that on the
Canada.
list?
Canadians don't even
They don't
celebrate.
do. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
but then
it's a
comes
Mexican
Charlie's
holiday.
Hershey's.
Yeah, that's
Hershey's is
stupid.
then on the list.
Yeah.
Then we've got.
So we went from 1 to 8 with my pick to his first pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing in between.
And nothing in between. So I won already.
Well, wait, Charlie's coming up, but yeah, he's got another one on the list right here. So he's like he picked everything like right in the middle. But next on the list is 3 Musketeers,
Dog just let herself out.
Nestle Crunch, Skittles,
Yep. Blow me.
jelly beans.
Garbage.
All right. Yeah.
My
jelly beans
grandmother
suck.
likes jelly beans.
Do you want to know, Mo, what number 33 out of 35 was?
Mr. Goodbar.
Nerds.
Yeah, I
It should
totally
be higher.
underrated.
It should be higher.
Totally underrated.
Nerds.
We're gonna put this up to the Craft Beer Mafia and see what they
Alright.
It should
say.
be higher.
And
They are
that's it. So
absolutely
due to the
better.
Washington
So I'm pretty sure I
Post,
won.
I think Mo
He got
won.
number
I
one.
won. I had number 1, and then it was a
I got
long way to
majority.
your stuff.
But then I got the rest.
It was like page 2. It doesn't even matter anymore. Reese's peanut butter cups alone.
Garbage.
If I had picked
Charlie
Reese's
had-
peanut
I'm
butter
turning
cups,
both of these lights
1,
towards
2,
me
3, 4,
because you don't
5.
count anymore.
If I had
What
like
the fuck?
Reese's peanut butter cups with nuts,
You chose
Reese's
3
peanut butter
different
cups
versions
Christmas,
of Reese's.
Reese's peanut butter
Oh
cups
my
eggs.
Trash.
If I had just had all Reese's peanut butter cups, I'd have won.
Trash.
Mo,
Fucking
if we're
trash.
going off point system here, off what was on the list that was voted for,
You got
You gave us a
You
tie.
got
You
smoked.
already chickened out.
you had 2, and Charlie
Rapid fire.
had 4.
I had
Fuck
10.
that. Rapid
Out of-
fire.
out of the 5 I
Rapid
answered,
fire.
I
Rapid
had
fire.
10.
They also had like some
Okay.
Canadian candy, so that thing was just null and
No,
void.
you're crap.
Rapid fire. Give us some
Next.
questions here. What do we got from the Craft Beer Mafia?
All right.
That's just bullshit. What the
not
hell
bullshit.
is
You
Mo
should-
doing to Norm down there?
Well, they're excited for each other.
Good little dirty dancing. Oh, you just killed John
everything's
Belushi.
Everyone's dead.
You guys, what do you think about stores? Kevin Mulstay wants to know what you think about stores not properly storing hoppy beers room temp versus cold.
Fuck them. Temperature of any
That's one
independent
answer.
craft beer that's not a Pilsner or a Budweiser is 45 degrees or more. They don't just put them on the shelf.
Put them on the shelf.
Put them on the shelf. They don't go in the fridge because the fridge is like what 38 degrees or 40 degrees or lower
No, this is about how you store beers for like
for sale.
weeks for sale.
Yeah. So if you put it in a cold refrigerator when it's supposed to be at 45 degrees,
I think
It's
this
gonna
is
be
the
40 degrees or
opposite of
less.
what Kevin was looking for.
hoppy beers should not be in the refrigerator.
That's not true.
They should not be
Why not?
because it's supposed to be
I
stored at like 42 to 45
There,
degrees.
I forget which brewery it is, but Vacation Land distributes them. It might be Lone Pine. I don't know who. I can't remember. No, maybe it's not Lone Pine. There are breweries that tell their distributors not to deliver beer to certain places if they don't have cold storage for them. That's what.
Noel has had a lot of opinions today.
And this 45 degree shit, like it's hoppy beers need to be cold. They go bad, just like sour beers. They need to be cold.
Sour beers definitely need to be cold.
Hoppy beers do too.
There's way more flavor when it's not
Reese's Pieces.
when it's not cold. Reese's Pieces are amazing. Next question.
Why? Mark
can't believe you don't
Long
like
wants to
peanut
know.
butter. It's amazing you don't like peanut
Keep
butter.
the beer fucking cold.
You're
That's all there is to it.
1 week with Tashi, and all of a sudden he's like, peanut butter ruins the palate.
I didn't. No.
Well, you don't like peanut butter cups.
I
You don't like
love
Reese's
fucking
Pieces.
peanut butter cups. They're just
You
not.
clearly don't.
You just took them first in the draft.
Because they're, and so did everybody
and then,
else.
And then you took them fifth too. I don't know. Like, what do you expect? I can't choose more peanut butter. You
Talk
took it
about
all.
yourselves for 1 second here.
Where are you going?
I'm going to prove something.
Why?
You're gonna do what?
I'm going to prove something.
What's he gonna prove?
I'm
No
Is it
idea.
peanut butter stash out there? What the fuck's he
He
gonna
must
do?
have a peanut butter $100 stash over.
What do you get? Oh, this is open on the top? What do we need these?
That's it.
Reese's. These are Reese's peanut butter cups, by the way. What do you
Don't touch them. Don't touch them.
These Kings. Oh shit.
It's got a little bit of
Oh, they're fucking delicious, but you took them number one.
Because they are number one.
What's your point? I couldn't take them after that.
He's conceding.
No,
he's
he couldn't
conceding.
take 'em, you picked 'em.
No,
That's
if I hadn't picked him, he would have.
Right.
I'm just saying you don't win the
never
draft
said-
because you picked the first round draft pick.
Yeah, well, most of the time, yeah.
What
If you
about
get
the rest?
if you get Larry Bird as opposed to Sam Perkins,
Tom
of course
Brady?
you do.
Tom Brady was first round draft pick?
No,
No,
it's
Tom Brady was
draft
fucking
pick, but-
Skittles.
Good point. Good point. Yeah. Help yourself to
Guys.
Reese's Peanuts.
Are
Those are the
These
big
those-
cups are the ones
Did
with the
you just
pretzels.
say Reese's penis? I think you did.
Might have. I don't know.
Where do you
what's,
get-
what's your next question?
Candy
Mark.
of this size.
Amazon.com. I feed Bezos.
Mark Long wants to know why people who call their Pilsner and Lager crispy boys should be in jail.
I've never even heard that. I don't even know
You've
what that
heard
is.
it.
I have not. I don't even know what Crispy Boy is.
Were these in the fridge? They're cold.
Oh, yeah. You always keep them in the fridge.
Oh.
You've heard of Crispy Boy? What does that even mean?
Yeah. It's a bubbly lager.
Yeah, they should definitely be in jail.
No.
Crispy Boy? What?
Hey man, pass me that crispy.
This- Crispy Boy.
This Bonapils? This is a crispy boy. Right here.
But you didn't say that.
I
When you
just-
drank
I
it, you were
just-
like,
I
"Yeah,
said it now."
this is a Crispy Boy." Yeah, they should be in jail. You're right. Next question.
I just probably check on my mouth. Alright. Matt Ritchie wants to know how much is too much to pay. Oh, no.
We already did that
We
one.
already did that one. Sorry about that, Matt.
We
Kathleen Ritchie wants to know if you could only drink from one brewery for the rest of your
That's
life,
a great question.
which one?
Kathleen
would it be?
has the best question every week. She does not participate in the Craft Beer Mafia ever, except for when we ask for questions, and she always has the best question.
Who is she?
Matt's wife.
Matt's wife. Ritchie.
Yeah. If you could, Jesus Christ. Wow.
I have an answer.
I have an answer too, and our sponsors aren't going to like it, but yeah, you go.
No.
We know. I'm going to go Channel Market. I'm going to go Channel Market because they do everything right. I've had a stout from them that was exceptional. They make the best sours on the planet,
Over
and
like
their IPAs
Deciduous? You
over
like them
Deciduous.
too?
Yeah. Deciduous is fantastic, but for me, Channel Marker does everything phenomenal.
I'm going deciduous.
Deciduous, not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. I can't think of they don't make
I don't think they do anything.
classic beers. Like, they don't make
Neither
like
does
your
Channel Marker.
Channel Marker doesn't either. No, but that's not
They're
my
the
thing.
same brewery. They're the same brewery.
Deciduous is more deciduous to me, meaning like they're more earthy and more. They have more unique.
They brew the same.
They've got great
same
sours.
hazy juice bomb IPAs. They brew the same lactose-ridden fruit bomb sours. They're the same brewery.
Pretty close. Yeah,
Very
I
And
can't
close.
they, and they
disagree
do
with
what they do very well.
that. Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
Jess?
PC Zane.
What about you?
Another
Yeah,
question.
what about you?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to answer this.
You have to.
You don't want to? Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't
Jesus.
know.
What do you mean? Don't know?
Listen, you guys.
Right?
Um,
Come on.
I'm not that person. Like, if you're like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite beer? Like,
Jessica, your
I
favorite
don't have
brewery.
it. I
There's-
don't-
Overarching.
I don't
It's
have any of
easy.
that. What's your favorite song? Like, I don't.
you don't
I
get
just
paid
It's not-
again
it's not what's your
unless you
favorite
tell
beer.
us what your brewery is.
What's your
Yeah, but
favorite?
that falls into anything of your favorites. I just don't. I don't pick favorites.
You have to pick a favorite.
I don't want to. 'cause
You
I don't
have
know.
to.
We'll
We
be
didn't
here
want to
forever.
either, but we do. You just pick the brewery right today. If you only had one brewery and all the rest went out of business, what would it be?
Don't know. I'm trying to think. I can't think.
All right, next question.
Yeah, all right, good.
Too much dead air. But we're coming
I know,
back
it's
to it,
true.
so better think about it.
Casey Zane, what were you supposed to be when you grew up?
Who's that? Me?
You made me answer the last one.
I think I was supposed to be an engineer.
Oh, you're gonna be so.
Wow,
good.
you've been rich.
No. Engineer, I mean,
Engineers
Yeah.
are fine.
Well, what were you gonna design? Like bridges or houses?
so my father was a civil engineer.
So he was a nice guy, but he was an engineer. He was civil.
He's civil.
Very civil.
Yeah, very civil. Not quite. His way or the highway. Owned an engineering company. They did the layouts of like commercial buildings, residential buildings. They did 3D scanning. They did the entire inside, all of the 3D scanning of all of the plumbing of Anheuser-Busch. And if I showed you those like renderings, it'd blow your
Shut up.
mind.
Your father designed Anheuser-Busch?
No, they did scans of Anheuser-Busch afterwards. So like they scanned all of the piping. I think Anheuser was like redesigning,
Okay.
and they needed to know where everything was.
Yeah, I mean, in general, fuck Anheuser-Busch. However, designing Anheuser-Busch, and I don't know if you've ever been at any of their facilities, especially the one in St. Louis. Phenomenal.
So yeah, so we went to the Merrimack one as a company.
Yeah.
And just like seeing the operation is mind blowing.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Your opinion about the beer doesn't matter at
Right.
that point.
Absolutely.
It's a production phenomenon.
I would do a tour of Coors, Bud, doesn't matter, Miller.
Production phenomenon.
Yep.
So I worked for my dad for a couple summers as a land surveyor, and I got paired up with some of the guys that you were. Some of them were really great guys. Some of them were total fucking cunts.
Jessica.
Really terrible
He said-
assholes,
You should have
pieces
said-
of shit,
What should he have said?
Butthole.
buttholes.
Yeah, they were
I
total
paired,
buttholes.
I got paired up with some buttholes. No,
Yeah.
I contemplated leaving this guy in the woods a couple times as a 17-year-old.
Would I rather get paired up with a butthole or a cunt?
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just easier to get in.
Gave up a few of my summers. I didn't like it. I was at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. Dog shit by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And not for me.
So when she says what you were supposed to grow up to be, as to what you wanted to grow up to be, is that different?
I'm happy that I'm not doing that.
Did you, when you were running around the playground as a kid, what were you telling people you wanted to be when you grew up?
I'm going to be a baseball player.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. For me, similar. I wanted to be a basketball player. I was going to be the point guard of the Celtics my entire life. Even through college. I played college basketball. Even for Salem State kindergarten. I thought that I was going to somehow go from Salem State to the Celtics.
Salem State Daycare.
Salem State Daycare, yes, to the Celtics, and then, but I wanted to be an architect. I wanted to be an architect so badly. I loved designing houses. I loved drawing. I loved all that stuff. But that was what I was supposed to be. What about you, Jessica?
I wanted to be a princess.
Jesus Christ, you're bad at this.
I also wanted to be rich
Princesses aren't real.
and live in a mansion and have maids.
Well, you have that now.
I don't have a maid.
Oh, who's that woman that shows up every day at our house?
Oh my god.
Oh, why doesn't she wear it?
Just because the stage is
I
here
also
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
It's Tashi.
I also wanted to be a famous painter, but I realized I would have to die to do that. So,
Yeah, you can't live in paint. You have
Yeah.
to die in paint.
but no, I think I'm doing what I wanted to do.
Be my wife.
And podcast about beer. Yay.
Dream come true.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Well, so in all honesty, like I ended up going to college for broadcast journalism. I worked in radio, and if podcasts had been around back then, I'm pretty sure I'd be a millionaire. I would have fucking slayed it. It would have been amazing. Podcasts weren't around. I used to have to take film, like reel-to-reel film, cut it, and edit it, and literally tape it together and put it together.
Now you bitch about clicking a mouse?
It sucks because of fucking beach ball and computer
He'd
delays.
rather
It was
dive
so much
into
easy
into
to
leaving.
just, and you heard your last word. It was to tape
when
it
you
together.
fuck up
And,
now, like you can go back and undo it. You fuck up then, you have to like it's over.
no, because you literally cut the film
Yeah.
and you taped it together and somehow it still worked. It was amazing. I was a
Then
producer
unfuck it.
for David Allen Boucher. Good time magic. What else you got?
I think let's do this as the last question. It's Katie. She wants to know: go into business with, ignore completely, kick in the crotch. Anyone in the world, who is it for each? I
What?
think it's like a kill,
It's a very kill fuck.
Yeah.
But with a twist. So what was that again?
Go into business with,
Going to business with.
ignore completely, kick in the crotch. She's a very pleasant
So this is
person.
anybody?
Yeah.
Jeez.
She's
Let's keep it.
She's making a dirty game
Let's-
nice.
Let's narrow it down. Let's narrow the pool down to all Craft Beer Mafia members.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good
Jesus. Okay.
That's a good idea.
All right.
Okay.
Jessica, you go first.
Oh, no. I just asked a question.
You want to go first?
Let's go one by one.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the first one?
Go into business with.
Go into business with. All right.
I'll go for Matt Smith.
Uh,
I've offered. We both have. I
Said
said.
bye. I will. Yeah, but knowing what I know today, it's going to be a weird one. It would be Andy Ferg. Just because
I purposely avoided that one.
we think
He's a
alike.
person-
I don't think we would ever make any money, but I think if Ferg and I put our heads together, we
You'd
could
have two big
do
heads
something
bumping
special. We
together.
would at least be bumping.
I think I would go into business with Charlie.
That's a good pick, actually. It's actually a good pick.
I wasn't expecting that. Sitting here.
Charlie is young and doing very well. for
Ambitious.
himself. He's smart.
Yeah.
And he only has to work like 2 days a week.
Well, I don't think Charlie works 2 days a week. He does a lot of other things.
I work my W2
and
job.
stress.
Yeah, he has to
2
like
days,
physically
2,
like go
3.
brum,
Yeah,
brum,
the
go
stress
work.
level of being a property owner, and I don't want anything to do with any of that shit. But
But
yeah,
Yeah,
I like the
I
way your
think-
mind works. But that's a good pick.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
think
pick.
The decisions
Thanks,
he's
Jen.
made
Wow,
now,
man, I'm
he's
flattered.
going to be retired by the time he's
Yeah,
40.
let's stop saying nice things about it. What's the next question?
All right.
Ignore completely.
Ignore completely. And this is going to be a sad one.
No, it's not.
No feelings hurts. Craft Beer Mafia. Put on your balls and listen.
Yeah. So to that point, I'm going first. Fuck you, Jason McGrath, for
Damn it.
dropping out of the group.
Oh, where'd you go, Jay?
Pussy style. Normally, when people drop out of the Craft Beer Mafia, it's because they are getting sober.
Or they've been booted. Oh no,
Or they've been
dropped it.
Yeah, but he dropped out, and there's just no excuse for it. It's just you were a big part of the group, and you had a role, and you didn't appreciate what you had, so I'm just gonna ignore.
Ignore completely. This one's more insulting than kicking the balls, I feel like. Because you just don't even want to
Yeah,
listen to them.
yeah. We are all gonna insult somebody right now.
Mike went.
Oh, oh Jesus! Well, you have to explain it.
I mean,
Oh
I have to
no!
explain
You
it.
know what you just done?
what have I done?
Now he's going to.
What do we do?
They have a larger
Torrance-
following than
He
we do
no,
on their
how so?
podcast.
Yeah, because he transplanted all of his following.
Well,
He downloaded.
hold on.
his-
Actually, on YouTube, we have more viewers. They have more followers. We have more views. But on things like Instagram and
So my point
I don't know,
being,
whatever
Mike
else. They have much
torments
more.
Craft Beer Mafia with reviews of macro beers, fucking big wave, and shit that he knows is gonna piss us off.
He knows what he's doing.
It's not that I don't like him, even if I don't like him.
Wow! You had 3.1 thousand people to choose from, and you chose Mike. I don't know why. I actually like Mike. I don't know what it is about him. I've never met him, but I actually like him.
I don't dislike him, but if I could,
You just said you did.
No, I said I would ignore him if I could, because he torments us on purpose, and
It's true.
he gets pumped up about it.
It's
he
true.
enjoys
Yeah,
fucking with us.
he does.
So
He
I
does.
would ignore him.
I give
Who
him credit
doesn't?
for that. I think that's why I like him. I don't know what it is about him. I got a sweet spot for Mike. I don't know what it is.
He has a sweet spot for all men that like to abuse you.
It's true.
It's
You're-
true.
You need therapy.
I
You
know.
play in the woods?
With
Greasy
Forrest.
Forrest dicks. Who doesn't love greasy Forrest dicks?
Oh, good
Are
God.
they growing?
Jessica?
Like, what are
Do you
they?
guys want to know who I am?
No. Yes.
Mo Moral.
That's so hurtful.
No, listen, on the page, when I watch your videos,
That's
I
me
shake
and Jess
my
riding
head.
to the sunset.
It's so hurtful.
No, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means your videos make me sometimes cringe, and then sometimes I see you throw beer cans and beer flies over my kitchen, and then I have to clean it up, and then I say swear words, and I'm not even home yet. So if I have to ignore anybody,
Did you ever
on
drop a
page,
C-bomb
I know.
in Mo's direction?
But I
Yes.
do say that motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Mother and butthole. That butthole.
Friggin' motherfucker. He's
What's the third one?
Anyway,
Kicking the balls, right?
kick
Who do you
in
kick
the
in the
crotch.
Kick in the
Crotch.
Ooh,
You go
kick
first
in
on
the
this one.
crotch. Who am I kicking
Kick
in
in
the
the
crotch?
crotch is a good one.
I don't know who I'd kick in
Kick
the
in the
crotch.
crotch.
I'm kicking Jason McGrath in the crotch.
Okay.
I will
Just
kick.
to see if he reacts.
Who was that dude defending the
cup.
homophobe the other day? I'd kick him in the
Oh,
crotch.
he's
Matt
he's gone.
Young
Matt
was his
Young.
name.
He's gone.
But
See you later.
would-
I thought
would kick him in the
I
crotch.
I was
gave everybody
busy.
plenty of time to fuck around with them.
We were out of
In,
town.
like,
We
3
were,
hours.
yeah.
You were reading my messages in the message board.
Yeah, but it was like we were outside,
Oh, man.
and games were going on
That
and stuff.
motherfucker.
But
And then
That
a lot of them
motherfucker.
read in the car.
kick in the crotch.
That guy's a cunt.
Oh, I know.
Okay, yeah, you can use that word there. Yeah, that was like what.
Yeah, that
I
guy was
wanted
dumb.
to
When you're
understand
homophobe.
what he was saying, but
He
There
didn't
was just
understand what he was
no-
saying.
yeah, I was hoping he was just saying
He was
something.
wrong defending
and
an ideology that he didn't even understand why he was defending it.
it was so weird.
That's they took that out of the asshole game there. The dogs did. That's for future. You can give it to them if you want to split it up. It's for future.
Future assholes.
It's actually dog treats. That's on the asshole
Oh
thing.
my
If
god.
you
So
feed-
kick in the
if you
crotch for
feed
me.
If you feed me dog treats in the future.
Oh, it's gonna be worse
For
than a
asshole.
dog treat.
I've eaten dog cookies in the past.
I
and
have
enjoyed
too.
them.
Yep.
They look like Oreos.
Yeah.
They're so good. So like if you have those ones, I'm down.
Yeah. No. These are the. Yeah. No. It's a pretty bad one. I don't want this one.
No, it's natural
a pig's
chicken. Why
ear.
would you want that? It's like jerky.
Yeah.
You
So
pick one.
I would kick Zach Nicastro in the balls.
No, you're
Former
wrong,
roommates.
wrong
No, I am
Nicastro.
not. No, I am
Wrong
not.
Nicastro.
Nope. I am not going to be fooled again.
Wait, who's saying-
Bentwater Brewings, Zach Nicastro, your former roommates,
Yep.
who has fucked with me on that page for years.
It's Nick that
No,
messes with
Nick.
you.
Nick was just as bad, but Zach is just as argumentative about.
I've literally never seen Zach say anything.
It's Zach.
Zach is the one that was
Zach-
there the night we were at
I
Bentwater.
know it was you. I know it was you. I know. You know that I know. You know that I know that I know that you know. I want to fuck your mother.
Whoa.
Is that how the Eddie Murphy thing goes?
That wasn't.
I know that you know that I know that you know that I want to fuck you. Wait, I don't
What?
fuck you. What's the Eddie
Right.
Murphy bit?
Listen, this is like getting out of hand here.
All right.
So-
Well, we
It was
had
kicking the crotch and it
fun
was-
as a threesome, right? We had a good
Yeah.
threesome.
It's
That
over.
was a fun throuple.
It is. It's. Yeah. I mean, yet again, we are approaching an hour and 45 minutes here. As
It's alright. We're gonna get down
There's
to
the three of
probably an hour.
just the
or
three of
four.
us. And
You'll cut out the part where I told you to shut the fuck
well, now I have two parts to cut
up.
out.
Well, now we're down to 140.
And is that imaginary? Whatever it is,
Yeah,
leaking all of my
burn
pool
stuff.
table here.
It's not
So
leaking anywhere.
we did. This was a pretty good cover for the table, but hey, let's thank Twisted Fate Brewing
Thank
for
you, Twisted Fate
sponsoring
Brewing.
us. The fact that anybody in the world sponsors people just talking in their basement or their tiki bar. Podcasts are weird. I have a confession. I never ever listen to a podcast before I listen to F Buddies and Mike and Andy. Never listen to a single podcast.
You relate to the game.
Have you listened to a podcast?
Yeah.
You
at
listen to
work.
podcasts?
Yeah, I put my buds.
I know
in,
Charlie
I
listens to
listen
podcasts. I never did. And so recently, to try to enhance our own podcasts, I've been listening to the top 10 ranked podcasts. And it's things like Joe Rogan and the former punter for the Colts, whatever his name is, I forget what his name is, and the bear guy that would, like, so that one's funny because in the background, somebody just constantly goes, like, be a man guy. There's somebody just laughs all the
Pressure and
time.
Tom Segura is not just the bear guy. They're like
Whatever it is, and there's definitely, like, you show me some funny stuff with that. It just amazes me that people pay people to just talk about what's on their
It's
mind.
better than the listen to books. And you
It's
can't watch movies all the time. We all have like long commutes, or you're driving, or
Yeah, I love
you
it.
just don't want to watch TV.
blows my
Just
mind.
pop your
And then
buds in
fuck people who think that we're on an hour 50 right now. It's pretty long. It
Two
won't be
people
an
have
hour
just chugged beers based on you mentioning time. And
Seriously.
that
But-
game Corey made up was fucking solid.
That's awesome, actually. I didn't even see that game. But
You did.
no,
You
he made up a
commented
game
Yeah,
on
you saw
I
it.
did?
You
You
commented
commented
on it,
on
that
it.
it was awesome.
Oh.
So this is like 100%. This is awesome. Whatever.
Oh,
Can
true.
you wrap this up? I gotta pee.
Yeah, so thank you, Twisted Fates. Thank you, Apothecary Ales. Thank you, Charlie Chuds.
Hello.
Thank you, beautiful JMO. We will, Charlie has now eaten 17. He is on
I
17
will promote
Reese's
these
peanut
are
butter cups
fucking delicious.
that he said were not
Pretzel
the
baked
number
cups.
one pick for Halloween candy,
I
yet
didn't
he
say that.
is literally going to overdose on them. You don't have to put it back. You can eat it. Nobody's judging you. We're just judging your
Definitely.
pick. That's it. We are done. Go fuck yourselves.
Farewell, motherfuckers.
Oh, my kidneys are sore.
Sucker was awesome. What? Sucker was awesome. I thought it was pretty